Ricky Weiss. He goes second quick, 16:094. Second lap time for Johnny Scott, not as good. He'll stand at fourth fastest. Second lap time for Jake Tim, not as good. He will be third. Ricky Weiss needs one more lap. He did not trip the trigger on his first qualifying lap. They're going to hold him out on the speedway, pull the other two drivers down into the infield pen, and they are going to give Ricky Weiss one more qualifying lap.
So he'll get one more lap. Well, he's second quick. And we'll see if he can go to the top of the leaderboard as it's Bobby Pierce, the time to beat a 15:947. Weiss's lap that did register a 16:094 than Jake Tim, as Weiss will come around to the white flag one more time around the speedway here in qualifying for that driver to try to go to the top spot.
And you and I talked about it a little bit during practice last night. Ricky Weiss trying to end the drought. He was winless in 2021, but no better place to pick up a win than right here at Vado Speedway Park again, where he won that World of Outlaws late model series race just a couple years ago. His second lap time will not be as good, so he will stand on lap number 1:16.094. Bobby Pierce still the time to beat 15:947.
Up next to be Donnie Schatz out of Fargo, North Dakota, 10-time World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series champion and 10-time Knoxville Nationals champion, the Fastlane Car Wash. Schatz Crossroads, Durham-powered Rocket XR1, joined on the speedway by the 14W. Now out of Polk, Missouri, that'll be Dustin Walker, the Pro Power Ford MB Customs race car, WW Utility Construction, all-terrain directional drilling, and Fed Up Cattle Company, all sponsors on that 14W. And the 91P out of Napomo, California, that'll be Jason Papich. Jason Papich in car number 91. The Longhorn Clements powered entry, sponsored by Monarch Mega Storage, Midwest Sheet Metal, Toast Construction, all sponsors on that 91 car. A two-time winner last year. He picked up a win in the Slocum up at 34 Raceway, and also a win at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 in Peevely, Missouri.
It was a good year for him.
He did have a good year. Yes, sir.
Yes, he did. Green flag now out on Papich, and the first driver to take the white flag will be the 10-time Knoxville National Champion, who'll be bouncing back and forth over the course of the next week between here and the Chili Bowl. Donnie Schatz. Schatz first lap, third quick, 1:6.094. First lap time for Dustin Walker, eighth quick, 1:6.804. And the first lap time for Jason Papich. Good lap, fourth quick, 1:6.240. Second lap time for Schatz is a little better, 1:6.094. Actually ties Ricky Weiss. Schatz credited with third quick. Second lap time for Dustin Walker, not as good, 1:6.859. And the second lap time for Jason Papich. He goes up to second quick, Ben, with a 1:6.046. Bobby Pierce, Jason Papich, Ricky Weiss, your top three drivers. Wow, that got hairy.
That got a little tight over there. No harm, no foul. Whew. All right, well, it's still Bobby Pierce, the time to beat. Up next will be Kyle Beard out of Truman, Arkansas, the silent assassin. He brought a Capital and a Black Diamond race car here this week. He'll be in the Black Diamond today. Clements Power Under Hood, the Sean Mann Motorsports, Gary Beard Trucking, Team 5 Enterprise, Rage Graphics, Clements Powered Black Diamond for the two-time Comp Cam Super Dirt Series champion. And joining him will be Colorado's Matthew Ratzliff out of Monte Vista, Colorado, the Laser Chassis, Rocky Mountain Cylinder Head powered San Luis Valley Repair, number 16. And also on the speedway in this set will be Turbo Tyler Erb. Turbo fresh off a great year last year. We had 17 wins. And the bulk material lift, First Class Septic, Roberts B Company, MW Transport, Rocket XR1, Clements powered entry. 17 wins last year. He got 2 wins at the Wild West Shootout, and he comes around to the white flag, Dustin.
Indeed, he does. First lap time for Tyler Erb, fifth quick, 1:6.254. First lap time for Matthew Ratzliff, 11th quick, 1:8.088. And the first lap time for Kyle Beard, 7th fastest, 1:6.376. Tyler Erb's second lap will be a little bit better. He stays 5th quick, but his lap time is 1:6.115. Second lap time for Ratzliff is a tick better. He'll be 12th, 1:7.865. And the second lap time for Kyle Beard, not as good. He'll stay 7th fastest. Still Bobby Pierce, the time to beat with a 1:5.947. Jason Papich, Ricky Weiss, Donnie Schatz, and now Tyler Erb rounding out your top 5 after 12 qualifiers.
Up next will be a two-time winner last year out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's Stormy Scott in the Clements Powered Longhorn, Rancho Milagro Racing, Top of the World Ranch, Eagle Moon Farms, Mesilla Valley Transportation entry. Joined on the speedway by the 1CJ, the CJ Rayburn Tribute car from McClure, Ohio's Rusty Schlenk. 21 wins a year ago for the 4-time American Late Model Series champion. The Buckeye Concrete Coatings, Dominator Race Products, Tom Finch Automotive, Domination Race Car, 1CJ. Hang on to it. Stormy flirting with the concrete up in turns 1 and 2. And then Kent Roseveare will be in this set as well. The 02 out of Yuma, Arizona, the ProTech Automotive and Performance, Jack Meadow Racing, Gordy Speed Center, Custom Race Engine, Powered Longhorn. As drivers come into the green flag, all trying to get to Bobby Pierce with a 15.947.
All three drivers now on the qualifying clock. Ben, the first driver to trip the trigger will be Stormy Scott, who told me yesterday he's only run 2 races here at the FK Rod Ends Vado Speedway Park. He is 6 quick with a 1:63.18. Rusty Schlenk will go. There he is, 8th quick with a 1:63.50. And Kent Roseveare is going to be 14th quick with a 1:68.44. Second lap time for Stormy Scott, a little better, 6th fastest, 1:63.02. Second lap for Rusty Schlenk, not as good. He'll stay 8th quick. And Kent Roseveare going to lose the handle on his 02 car on his final lap, so he will stay 14th. As we might have one more, Ben. Jason Miles going to be in this group, I believe, the 503.
Yeah, final qualifier out of Glenwood, Arkansas. Jason Miles in the Cornet-powered Rocket XR1. Buster Roberts Logging, Farmers Tree Service, Fowler Auctioneer, and Cockburn Farms 503. A 2-time winner last year en route to the GRT Legends Late Model Series Championship back in Arkansas. And the former motocross racer moving into super late models. Looking this year to branch out more. He's going to run some Comp Cams events, some Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series events, and whatever else mixes in. Yeah, he's going to be traveling. It's cool to see these motocross guys make their way over. Of course, over on the World of Outlaw sprint car side, Jason Sods was a well-accomplished motocross racer, but the reality is, as I talked to Jason Miles yesterday, by the time you get to be about, 25 years old, you can't do it anymore because it's such a beating on your body.
Yeah, that left you and I out a long time ago.
That did. Well, not seeing Jason Miles, seeing Rodney Sanders. So the 503 might not be making the call. So he did not. So we're going to go into Group B now. And Rodney Sanders will be in the set, the Happy Texas driver. The Wichita Tank, Paulson Rock Products, Shocker Hitch, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Clements Powered MB Custom Chassis. 20 wins a year ago for Car 20, the 2015 Wild West Shootout Late Model Champion. Picked up the modified title last year. Mason Oberkramer, the number 93 in this set. Out of Rosalie, Missouri, the Oberkramer Trucking, Got Foam Spray Insulation, Swiss Springs, PFC Brakes. Scott Bailey Powered Rocket XR1, last year's Lucas Oil MLRA Rookie of the Year. 2 wins along the way. And Car 75 for Terry Phillips, the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer, the Andy's Frozen Custard, Don Babb Motorsports, Kaiser Manufacturing, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Durham Powered Capital Chassis.
Rodney Sanders got way high there, coming off turn number 4. His first lap time will be a 1:64.73. First lap time going up for Mason Oberkramer. Second quick, a 1:67.04. And the first lap time for Terry Phillips, now second quick with a 1:65.01. Sanders takes a much different line coming off turn 4 that time. His second lap, not as good. He'll stand on lap 1, 1:64.73. Mason Oberkramer's second lap time, a little better. Third quick, 1:65.53. And Terry Phillips will go to the top of the leaderboard, Ben. Good lap for TP as he lays down a 1:64.26, and that will be the time to beat right now in Group B.
How about Terry Phillips rolling in a little small box trailer? He sold his hauler, waiting on a new one, but he's looking fast out of the box here today. 5-time winner last year, but it all came in the modified ranks. We're going to see who comes out of staging next, as Devin Brown, the Oregon driver, was scheduled to be in the last set, but he did not make the call in car 18, and not seen him yet. I do see the 01, Las Cruces, New Mexico's Devin Smith, and the Dave Dietz Racing Rio Grande Foot Clinic Black Diamond with a Pro Power Racing engine. In the set will be car 46 of 4-time Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion Earl Pearson Jr. out of Jacksonville, Florida. The Tegler Wrecker and Crane, Duval Electric, Edgeberger Trucking, Clements Powered Longhorn for EPJ. And the B5 of now 4-time World of Outlaws Late Model Series champion Brandon Shepard out of New Berlin, Illinois. He'll be in the Valvoline. Denny G. Woodworth, attorney at law, the Goddard School, True Timber, Shepard Auto Sales, Corrigan Race Fuels, Pro Power Racing Engine, Rocket Chassis for 15-time winner last year. Brandon Shepard, a 2-time champion here at the Wild West Shootout. As coming around to the white flag will be Devin Smith up first.
Devin Smith's first lap time is good enough. Yeah, there it is, 1:71.58. He is now 5th quick. EPJ, 4th fastest, 1:65.57. Brendan Shepard to the top of the leaderboard with a 1:63.04 in the family-owned B5. Second and final lap for Devin Smith. He is 6th quick. Lap 2, not as good, 17.383. Second lap time for Earl Pearson Jr., second quick, 1:63.33. And the second lap time for Brandon Shepard, better. He has the time to beat now, Ben, with a 1:06.101.
Up next, it'll be Don Shaw out of Ham Lake, Minnesota. The Shaw Trucking, Blaine Brothers, Vic Hill Powered Capital Race Car, sponsored by Sure Step and Loop Tech. Joined on the speedway by Austin Kirkpatrick. He'll be in the Mercedes Abercrombie Racing Longhorn number 29, sponsored by Rick's Performance. Austin Kirkpatrick, the Florida native, now residing in Charlotte, North Carolina. And car 58 of Garrett Alberson, the Las Cruces, New Mexico driver, now residing in Dubuque, Iowa. He's going to be in that Roberts Motorsports, Starved Rock Wood Products, DoneRight.tv, BBFmerch.com, McGinley Construction, car 58, a three-time winner a year ago with his biggest win, a $12,000 payday coming up there at LaSalle Speedway during the Thal Brawl. He comes out this weekend, Dustin, with a lot of people think that Garrett Alberson could have a very big week in the desert. It all starts here in qualifying.
And he was your pick on race day earlier as well, and rightfully so, because he laid down the fastest lap of anybody last night. As the caution flag is going to fall on the speedway, as I don't believe Austin Kirkpatrick has a transponder on the 29, or if he does have a transponder, it's not picking up.
Well, you got the lowdown on that one. We got a tip last
sort
night.
of.
That team arrived late last night, and we got a tip that perhaps instead of Mercedes Abercrombie, that she wasn't behind the wheel last night. That was Austin Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
You got the lowdown today.
Well, sort of. So the first thing I said was I saw him in the pits. He said, "Hey, DJ, how's it going?" I said, "Good." I said, "So are you wheeling this car?" And he said, "I don't know, maybe." He was very, very kind of calm, cool, collected, sly about it and everything. I said, here's the thing. I said, Ben got a tip last night that you might be in it. He said, "Who said that?" I said, I honestly don't know.
That guy.
You have to ask him. Yeah. He goes, I didn't tell you this earlier. He goes, that Ben, he goes, he's a super sleuth. And so I said, well, what's the story? He said, I'm going to be in it here this weekend. I said, well, how did all of this come together? And I said, Ben and I were trying to connect the dots. I said, we felt like that you being out here, we didn't connect any dots there, and we knew this is a Longhorn race car. It's not one of Austin's AK race cars. And the Cliff Notes version of this from Austin Kirkpatrick himself is that Mercedes Abercrombie's her husband actually reached out to Austin last year after he had a good run at Eldora.
He might have just jinxed him too. He just pulled to the infield.
Oh no. Well, after AK had a good run at Eldora last year, Mercedes' husband reached out to him. They connected there, and really and truly they became friends, and then worked out a deal for him to come out here for at least this weekend. He said right now the tentative plan is to at least fly back home next weekend.
Well, right now he's parked in the infield as Garrett Alberson comes around to the white flag.
Yeah, and his first lap time, Ben, is third quick. It's 1:6.353. First lap time for Don Shaw, seventh quick, 1:6.931. Second lap time for Garrett Alberson, about to go on the board as he brings that good-looking Roberts Racing number 58 off quarter number 4. And his second lap time, not quite as good, 1:6.688. He'll stand on lap number 1 and right now remain third quick. Don Shaw's second lap time, also not as good, 1:6.934. He will stay 7th. So after 8 qualifiers, it's Brandon Shepard atop the leaderboard with a 1:6.101. Earl Pearson Jr. second quick right now with a 1:6.333. Garrett Alberson third quick at a 16.353. Terry Phillips fourth fastest with a 1:6.426. And Rocket Rodney Sanders fifth quick right now with a 1:6.473.
Well, we'll get set for the next set of qualifiers. They'll be led off the driver fresh off his rookie campaign on the Dirt Cars Summer Nationals. Hot Sauce Tomas Hunziker out of Bend, Oregon. One win a year ago, $5,000 he got in the Claire Arnold Memorial up there at Willamette Speedway in the Rocket XR1 Pro Power Racing Engine. Certainteed AM1 Roofing and Siding, Spirit Fueled Racing car 38, joined by Clayton Holland in car number 71. It looks like we are now going to get Kirkpatrick out there on the racetrack in the 29. Not sure what that situation is.
I think there was a transponder issue as well. It was actually had to have him pulled down there, and either I think they maybe had to give him new batteries or maybe completely change the transponder out on the 29.
Also in this set, Clayton Holland out of Forney, Texas, the Black Diamond race car, Zanker Motorsports Power in the Hood, Advanced Pipe Repair, Can Do Printing, Phil Dill Boats, Quill Marketing, 71 for Clayton Holland.
So the white flag is going to fly on Austin Kirkpatrick, and we will see. He indeed does lay down a lap at 6 quick, a good lap, 1:6.515. Tomas Hunziker 8 quick with a 1:6.741, and Clayton Holland goes 11th fastest with a 1:7.200. Second and final lap time for the 29 of Austin Kirkpatrick is not as good. It's 16550. He will stay 6th fastest. Tomas Hunziker's second lap a little better, 8th quick, 16693. And the second lap time for Clayton Holland is not as good. He will stand on lap number 1. He is 11th quick. Brandon Shepard, still the time to beat, Ben, with a 1:6.101.
Well, then the final 3 qualifiers will come out. Devin Brown not going to get a lap. I see him on jack stands back in the pit area. Up next will be Cade Dillard, the Thriller, out of Roebling, Louisiana. The Black Diamond race car. Clements Power Under the Hood, S&S Fishing and Rentals. Crone Farms, Joel's Auto Sales, number 97. He'll be joined on the speedway by Cars 6T. A new Black Diamond race car for Terry Carter out of Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. And the Walk-In Medical Center, Good Guys, Alden Auto Cars 6T. And joined on the speedway by your final qualifier here today, the 157 of Mikey Marler out of Winfield, Tennessee. The Delco Equipment Sales, Tri-River Enterprises, Can-Am Auto Salvage, Rocket Fuels, and VP Racing Fuels. Number 157, Marler, 3 wins a year ago, including the only driver to now be a 3-time Lucas Oil Knoxville Late Model Nationals champion, the former World of Outlaws champion, and former Wild West Shootout champion, Mike Marler in the 157.
White flag going to go up for Cade Dillard. Can anyone knock Brandon Shepard off the top spot? Dillard will not do it. 9th fastest for Cade Dillard. He will not enjoy that lap. 16776. Mike Marler goes to 2nd quick, though, Ben, with a 16254. And Terry Carter, I don't know that Terry Carter tripped the trigger on his first lap. Second lap time for Cade Dillard is not as good. He is going to be 10th fastest. Terry Carter indeed not, his transponder not picking up. We'll have to send him back out on the speedway. Mike Marler's second lap, not quite as good. 16504, so he will stay 2nd quick. So I believe Terry Carter may need to get a transponder on the 6T, or at least one that works. And just we say that, he picked up.
Showed up.
Yeah, showed
there
up. There. At least a 34-second lap showed up.
Well, I've got a 17.708 on that, so we'll see what happens there. They're going to check on that. Well, Brandon Shepard in the B5, fast time in Group B, the New Berlin, Illinois driver. He'll start on the pole of heat race number 3. But your fast qualifier here today, and it looked like at one point he was not going to get to even make it out for Sport Truck RV qualifying presented by Screven Motor Speedway's Winter Freeze. But Dustin, he gets out there. He is your fast qualifier. He'll get $100 today for being fast qualifier and the chance to start on the pole of heat race number 1 in the Vic Hill powered Bob Pierce race car, sponsored by Rio Grande Waste Services, First Spear, Hoker Trucking, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Allgaier Incorporated, Carnegie Towing, Ted Brown Paint and Body, and Extreme Electric, all sponsors on that race car. Bobby Pierce, 21 wins a year ago, became a 4-time Dirt Car Summer Nationals champion. And today, he's just on the pole of heat race number 1. And again, they're all going after that Penske Pay Dirt Jackpot bonus, $300,000 if you can win all 6. You can't win all 6 if you don't win the first one.
That's right.
But I tell you what, if you want to win, now is the time. You've got to get your lineups in over a Dirt Draft, as you've got until the heat start, all 3 divisions.
I've actually got to do that. I am doing that right now.
You've got to do that. Get your lineups in. You will get a free T-shirt if you are not yet registered there. And we are going to throw it right now to check out everything that Dirt Draft has to offer.